Thank you very much, and thank you to all of you for inviting us to present and to explain what we are doing in the Basque District of Culture and Creativity, and what's this, what we are actually doing in it. So basically, well, my name, as you said, is Idoia Muñoz, and I'm working as an international project manager at Gaia. Gaia is the cluster of different kinds of organizations within the Basque Country. It started as the cluster of electronic and ICT companies. And after all the crisis within 2008, the new policies within the Basque government tried to emerge different clusters. And now we compile almost, we represent over 300 companies on not only on electronics and ICTs, but also on engineering, consulting, gamification. And now, at this moment, we all know how culture and creativity industries are in Europe. I mean, so fragmented and fragile. And after the COVID situation, being one of the most affected sectors, negatively affected sectors, the Basque government tried to support, enhance, and transform this sector into a more industrialized sector. And so they, due to our experience as association or cluster, as you say, as I was saying, they gave us they offer us the opportunity to incubate the Basque District of Culture and Creativity, in which we are now working on with all the creative and culture industries within the Basque Country. So let me share with you my screen. Okay. And present you with it. Sorry. I guess that you can see it now. Let me maximize my screen. Yeah, that's it. So as I was saying, sorry. So the Basque government, together with Gaia and some other organizations within the culture and creative industries, and also outside this sector, we are trying to promote the creation of this BDCC, Basque Culture and Creative District, incorporating and giving the place to the CCI sector within not just the Basque Country itself, but also on the business support system that it represents, improving business competitiveness, R&D, internationalization, upskilling, etc. So and also enhancing its particularities and all that they represent. So that's why, I mean, we are working on this in order to coordinate the deployment of the BDCC with the goal to clusterize all these culture and creative industries, and also having as priority to industrialize the sector, having more sustainable and digital CCIs, and working on some of the areas that were mentioned before, on innovation and following, and a living lab methodology. Some of the areas that you were mentioning before were some of, for example, of economic strengthening, industrial transformation, sustainability, and so on. So, but in any case, I mean, the Basque Country as a whole, just to give you an idea, is one of the 96 European regions that have been included as culture and creative industries in the smart in its smart specialization industry. And also, these industries, they represent 9.8% of the companies in the Basque Country, and also 5.31% of total employment. So, well, just some figures. And as I was saying before, the aim of this initiative, in which we are working now, is the industrialization of this sector. So, first of all, starting from uniting it, achieving an identity of the sector, that's something in which we are now working on as the first step. Then also making it competitive, professionalizing it, and giving it different tools in order to compete, not only at local level, but also at international level. And also give some other tools and opportunities and support in order to become an innovative sector. So participating in research and development initiatives, and also providing new tools for innovation. So we have been working with the culture and creative industries, with some of the representatives, in order to kind of identify the needs that this sector has at the moment. And we have been differentiating between what the business type needs are and what the needs as a whole sector are. So as you can see there, we have identified different business needs around business management, financial economic management, IPR, being IPR one of the most key issues at the moment, innovation around technological and non-technological aspects, internationalization as well, as I was saying before, one of the key areas to strengthen our industries, and also offer support in the training, recruitment, and retention of talent. And then as well, work together with the Basque government in helping them access existing information on grants, and accessing obviously to those grants and support services that Basque government is offering at regional level, and that also Spanish government is also starting to offer now as national level, and obviously at European level, as we all know. So, and also some different needs as a whole sector, improving its visibility as a sector, also positioning it and also at international level, and articulated in the culture and creative industry sector, but articulating it not only as a sector, but also as a possibility to cross-fertilize some other sectors within the Basque government and outside, and also creating awareness, therefore, within the sector and within other sectors, as I was saying. So, our main priorities basically are to professionalize it, and also to, as I say, improve its visibility and industrialize it. The objective of articulating and identifying some are different nodes are the key for identifying the different segments in which our CCIs are conformed in the Basque Country. And I guess that can also be translated and extrapolated to some other regions in Europe. So these here are the different segments in which we have identified and classified our CCIs, obviously working together with them. So live culture, transmedia, design, creative services for habitat and construction becoming one of the key ones at the moment. Also services for advertising and communication, and services for innovation in other industries within all this cross-fertilization strategy that I was mentioning before. So, and also in a transversal way, the network of nodes that can contribute to those segments that have been identified, which are strategic at the moment. So also the vision we have together with, when thinking on those segments are what we can do with those segments in order to professionalize them, and which are the methodologies that we can use in order to do that. So that's what we are doing at the moment. We are offering different capacity services, meaning training, obviously. Also, we are collaborating and looking for different best practices in order to show and offer help in the sense of digital transformation, and also helping them and supporting them in becoming a key part of the R&D system and innovation strategy within the Basque government, offering different models, tools, and solutions, and obviously positioning them at international level. So the methodologies that we are following are always based on the Live and Lab methodology, So starting from recognizing co-creation, cooperating, citizen engagement being one of the key ones as well, and also scaling up to other sectors, as I was saying, and also international level. So this is the reason why within the BDCC and within the Basque District of Culture and Creativity, we have started working on the creation of a living lab. I don't know if you are all aware of Living Labs. I guess yes, because Enol is one of the key partners in your project. But in any case, what we are doing is we're following these 4 steps that I'm showing you here in order to structure this BDCC Living Lab. Obviously using the Living Lab methodology as its basic pillars for cross-fertilization, user-centric co-creation, obviously, internationalization and product testing. So using all the know-how and all the experience from the DCCs in order to focus on those areas. And also, obviously, working together through projects in all these support system on the digital transformation, sustainability, and interactive contents. So not for the main aim of the culture and creative industries, but also in order to enhance the innovation in some other sectors and areas together with the CCIs through these digital transformation, sustainability, as I was saying, and interactive contents. And also using ICTs in order to enhance those new challenges and opportunities, and promoting very much the digitalization of the CCIs. So going then to where we are focusing is, as I was saying before, digital transformation, sustainability, and interactive contents. That's why we are now working together with our companies in the structure of these different European programs that I'm mentioning here, which are European Green Deal, Digital Europe, and Digital Single Market. So with the aim of obviously enhancing all this industrial reconversion of the culture and creative industries towards digitization, sustainability, and with obviously a clear commitment to the single digital market. Let me mention why sustainability is one of the key aspects in which we are focusing as one of the challenges identified by the CCI industries in the Basque Country, and with the help and support and obviously suggestion of the Basque government. And it is because of all these European, I don't know how to mention it, by hours, but basically what we are identifying and seeing is that ecological sustainability is one of the most transversal issues for the recovery and transition, and culture and creative sectors have the potential to play an important role within the European Green Deal and this new strategy by raising awareness, new innovative and creative ways of raising awareness, to initiate the debate on climate change and ecology, and also to help prototype solutions together with civil society and economy. So that's where we see their key contribution. And the way we are working on innovation and knowledge projects in those strategic segments and following this Living Lab methodology as we are showing you in here. So the topics of interest are the ones that I have just mentioned, and the tools that we are using in order to work on those topics together with the CCIs are the cross-fertilization, user-centric, internationalization, and product testing. And those are the areas in which our creative and cultural industries are focusing much more in order to give them an added value to those other projects in which we're working on. So and obviously through the structurization that I was mentioning before, live culture, transmedia, design, and creative services for habitat construction and other industries as well, and also for advertising and communication. So just a quick overview of what this Living Lab is based on then, and why. So basically our aim within this and how this can be seen as an added value, for example, in Interreg strategies, is because what we are trying to do and what we are already doing is we are cooperating most of all at transregional level in order to promote our culture and creative industries, most of all due to our key position nearby France. We're collaborating with the southwest of France with Aquitaine. And also we are working a lot with Navarra, which is another Spanish region nearby in Basque Country. And we are collaborating a lot in incorporating the CCIs in this innovative and in this R&D strategy. And using the Living Lab and these structures as a methodology for the internationalization and cooperation at transregional level, and also to give the possibility and to provide the model of excellence in order to innovate and cooperate with other Living Labs and other centers of innovation within Europe. So basically, this is the presentation of BDCC, what we're doing. We just mentioned that I'm presenting it as a success case, and which we believe it is, because it is a success case of how to start structuring, at least in the Basque Country, an innovative sector like the CCIs, and giving them the opportunity to industrialize it. It is also something brand new, because we started 2 months ago as official, though, I mean, it is a conversation, and it is a strategy in which we've been working together with the Basque government for a long time. The reality became a reality 2 months ago. So, so it is a new project in which we're working on, but which is already giving us many opportunities in order to, and also showing us the impact that it is, positive impact that it is already causing in the CC industries, in the culture and creative industries in the Basque Country. So thank you.